Hall, a two-time All-American, instantly having some action here, trying to get the takedown on Lirette. Redshirt senior is Hall out of Homestead, Florida. Was granted one more year of eligibility as he gets a takedown, and the first 2 points of the match. Looking for some near-fall points now is Earl. One-point escape for Lirette. There were 3 points on near fall for Hall Jr., and he has already got himself a 6-1 lead. Just over 30 seconds going here in the first round. First time that these two teams have wrestled each other since all the way back in '95. There's another takedown for Hall Jr. and some more near fall points against Lirette. 4 more points on the near fall, and he's got a 12-1 lead just a minute into this match. There's another escape for Lirette as he gets a point. All after going 33-9 last year, looking to become just the 37th Cyclone to amass 100 wins. Looks like he is on his way to getting another one. Right now, he stands at 84 wins on his career. But a 12-point lead to get things underway in this dual meet. Already in the major decision category, looking for more points to get to that technical fall, which would give his team 5 points if he can get a win of 15 or more. Rolling over and trying to get Lirette to go with him. Here's some more near fall points. 4 more points, and that will be it. A technical fall win for Earl Hall Jr. And a great start for the Cyclones as they've got themselves a 5-0 lead after the first bout. Not the way North Carolina wanted to start this one out, but they have got their top wrestler on their roster going to try and get those 5 points that past week after going 4-0 for the Tar Heels last weekend. Tar Heels had a tough go of it against Virginia Tech to open up ACC play as they fell 28-8 in that dual meet. But the bright spot was Joey Ward, who got a technical decision, one of just 2 wins for the Tar Heels. And right out of the bat, Meeks gets that left leg, trying to get Ward down. Good balance from Ward as they go out of the circle. We'll have a neutral position restart. Cyclones came ready to wrestle today, out of the gates quick. Cyclones led by Kevin Jackson in his 7th season as the head coach. They lost just 1 wrestler from a team that had 10 wins last year and 11 the year before that. North Carolina, also a team coming off a couple of good seasons under their second-year head coach, Coleman Scott. A couple of Olympic medalists leading these 2 teams. Scott, a silver medalist at the 2012 Olympics. Jackson, a gold medalist during his career. About a minute gone here in this first round between Ward and Meeks. Some quick action early, and since then, both wrestlers feeling themselves out, some hand fighting. But nobody really trying to take any shots. There was a snap attempt from Meeks. Trying to pull that head of Ward down towards the mat, cut off the breathing. Ward, the ACC champion last year at 141 pounds, earned himself his first All-American honors last year after placing in the NCAA tournament. On the season, Ward 18-2. He's 7-0 in dual meets. One of his 2 losses came to Dean Heel of Oklahoma State. Heel, the #1 wrestler at the 141-pound weight class. The other loss for Ward came all the way back in the beginning of the year in September when he lost to Logan Everett. Looks like a contact may have been knocked out here for Ward. That loss to Everett of Army, a 7-4 loss. He was able to avenge it last week as he got a 5-2 win over Everett, who is 15. Here's a takedown for Ward, first points of this match. Ward immediately going to work, trying to roll over Meeks, who was trying to squirm away. Good job here from Ward, working and trying to get the near fall points. Meeks battling as best as he can. Ward able to get that arm away from the mat, and that got him some near fall points. He'll get 2 more. He's got a 4-point lead, and back down to the mat. He takes Meeks, 10 seconds on the clock. Took a little while for scoring to happen in this first round, and with 1 second left, we are gonna get a restart. See if there was an escape. If so, Meeks will get the 1 point, otherwise we'll start with him in the down position. And they will give him a point on the escape just before the wrestlers went out of the circle. So a 4-1 lead for Ward as the first round will come to an end. A takedown and 2 near fall points for Joey Ward. And he will start in the down position for round number 2. Ward to his feet, Meeks takes him back down, right back up goes Ward. And he is trying to break free. Good job from Meeks to stay aggressive and stay in the body of Ward. It looked like he was going to get the escape points, but out of the circle they go, and we will get a restart. Ward, one of 2 All-Americans on the roster for North Carolina, Ethan Ramos the other, and depending on who wrestles for Iowa State as Ward gets the escape, will be our 74-pound weight class will be the featured one, as that should be the only match we see today of 2 ranked wrestlers going up against each other. 5-1 lead for Ward here in the second round. Meeks able to eat into the little bit of riding time that Ward was able to amass in the first round, as it's 8 seconds right now. Meeks last year went 12-12, 2-2 in the Big 12 championship on the season. His high point was when he finished 5th at the Cyclone Open. 2-2 in dual meets this season. Meeks, 30 seconds to go here in the second round. Still a 5-1 lead for North Carolina's Joey Ward. The Tar Heels down 5-0 on the scoreboard, though, after the technical fall win for Earl Hall Jr. in the first weight class at 133 pounds. We're trying to avoid a takedown and some late points like Meeks got in the first round, and he does, as we will go to the third and final round, 2 minutes to go. And it's going to be a neutral start here. Meeks electing the neutral position. He needs to get some takedowns here as he trails by 4. Another snap from Meeks. Tar Heel coach is giving some instruction to Ward, telling him to shoot for the single. He does. It's stopped by Meeks as both wrestlers quickly get back up to their feet. A minute to go for Meeks to try and get some points as he has a 4-point deficit right now. On the clock, still that 5-1 lead. All the scoring done in the first round, with the exception of the 1 point on the escape for Ward to start off the second. What a good job of stuffing Meeks, who goes in and is able to get the left leg. Good work from Ward as he's able to spin out, back up to a standing position. Ward with a shot that's blocked by Meeks. 10 seconds to go in the match. And the clock gonna run out on Meeks. A good effort from him, but Ward will pick up the victory, the first one of this dual meet for the Tar Heels, as he pulls them back within striking distance. A 5-3 lead for Iowa State. That brings us to 149-pound weight class. Now the redshirt freshman for the Cyclones, Chase Straw out of Independence, Iowa. He will go up against the redshirt junior, Troy Heilmann, out of South Plainfield, New Jersey, for the Tar Heels. Heilmann 7-10 on the season. I'll say close one to Solomon Chichko against Virginia Tech. Had a 3-match winning streak before that. And a little bit of danger here. Straw able to get him down and control. Gets 2 points on the takedown. And Heilmann gets 1 point on the escape. Midway point of the season for both of these programs, as Heilmann is able to get the left leg of Straw, looking for a takedown of his own. Able to get him down to all fours, looking for control, and there it is, 2 points on the control. Straw looking to twist around and get the reversal. He's got a leg, in danger of going out of the circle. Heilmann desperately holding onto the leg, rolling around, and they both go out of the circle. Some great action from Troy Heilmann and Chase Straw. A 3-2 lead for Heilmann. Each wrestler with a takedown. Heilmann with that extra point on the escape. Straw trying to do the same as he gets to his feet. Heilmann able to wrap around the body and take him right back down to the mat. Heilmann trying to get that lock around the waist. Straw not letting go of the left leg. Here's a warning. And it was against Heilmann, that stall warning, as the escape point goes to Straw. We're even at 3 apiece. Straw redshirted his freshman year. Wrestled unattached last season. Went 13-5. Ended the year by finishing 3rd place at the Duhawk Open. And was named Iowa State's Freshman of the Year last season. In the lineup at 149 pounds this year. So far has a 14-8 record, 1-3 in dual meets. Cyclones have had a bit of a tough schedule in terms of travel to begin the year. Their first 4 matches, first 4 duels were all on the road, and they just finally had their first home meet, and that was against Arizona State. Cyclones, would love to get a victory today to start things off on the right foot before they go home and have 3 straight home duels against Northern Iowa, Oklahoma, and then the big one against the #1 team in the land right now, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. To the second round we go, 3-3. Heilmann starting in the down position. Quickly to his feet, released, and it's an escape point for Heilmann. He's got the 4-3 lead. Trying to shoot and get that left leg. Straw able to avoid it. There's a shot from Straw himself, and Heilmann able to get the legs out of the way. There's a stalemate and a restart from the referee. There's a shot from Heilmann, gets both legs and gets the takedown as he's able to get Straw down, a 6-3 lead. And now Heilmann will build on that riding time. He had 26 seconds in the first round. There's a quick reversal though. Looking for the points is Shaw. Gets 1 point on the escape, not on a reversal, and there's a stalemate called. 1 point picked up by Shaw, so it's a 6-4 lead for Heilmann of the Tar Heels. Shot from Shaw, stuffed by Heilmann. Just over halfway through the second round. Third of 10 weight classes today. Started at 133 pounds, which means we will finish at 125 pounds. And another stalemate called. 18 seconds on the clock as we will have a restart. Heilmann with the 2-point lead, a pair of takedowns and a pair of escapes as well. Referee calling for the stoppage here. Another contact issue. This time it is Straw of Iowa State. We saw Joey Ward lose a contact and right back in the eye, ready to go. 4 seconds to go here in the second round. Wrestler's just going to ride the clock out here. We will go to the third round, a 6-4 lead for Troy Heilmann of the Tar Heels. He has got 43 seconds of riding time accumulated as well, and will look to add to it, trying to get to that 1-minute mark for the bonus point. He will start in the top position here in the third. Red issued a caution, Iowa State, as Straw started early. Clean restart. Quickly to his feet is Straw. Heilmann showing the power, able to take him back down to the mat. Now looking for some near fall points. Has to be careful here as the legs got tangled up, and Straw is able to get to his feet and get the escape. 59 seconds of riding time, so just one shy for Heilmann. He's got a 1-point lead though. Shot and reshot, nobody's gonna get any points. Each program looking to get back on the winning side of things. The Tar Heels coming off the loss at Virginia Tech, and Iowa State coming off of the loss against Arizona State. There's a shot from Straw, able to get the right leg of Heilmann. Heilmann has the waist of Straw though. Chase Straw in a precarious situation here. If Heilmann can get that right leg free and spin around, he will gain some points. Either way, he's able to eat up some clock right now. And there he gets the 2 points, works himself around, gets the leg free. It's an 8-5 lead in the riding time, up above a minute as the clock is ticking down towards 20 seconds to go here in the third. He's going to release Straw and escape point, and it's 8-6 for Heilmann. Straw going to have to take a shot, and does. Will he be able to work to try and get points for the takedown? It does not appear so. Iowa State wants a stall warning, and there is a stalemate called from the referee. Just 2 seconds on the clock, though. And that will do it as the horn sounds. North Carolina with back-to-back wins at 141 and 149 as they take their lead for the first time in this dual meet. And they are up 6-5 over the Cyclones. That brings us to 157 pounds. The redshirt freshman out of Kansas City, Missouri, going against North Carolina's Joey Moon. Moon, a redshirt senior from Hall River, North Carolina. On the season, Moon 10-8, 3-4 in dual meets. And just like the other 3 matches, off to a quick start here. Moon looking for a pin. DiBlasi got himself into a very precarious situation trying to roll over. Fortunate that he only comes away with just 2 points against him, as Moon will get credit for the takedown. Moon dropped a real tough one against Ryan Blease of Virginia Tech, 6-5 last time out. That ended a 2-match winning streak for Moon, one of which was a big win for him against the 12th ranked Archie Colgan of Wyoming. A 7-2 win for Moon in that one. A lot of riding time being built up here for Joey Moon. Making sure to keep all that body weight right on top of DiBlasi. Unattached last year, DiBlasi went 16-5 for Iowa State. Finished the year up at the Duhawk Open, claimed a runner-up honors at that Open. And so far in his first season, wrestling attached at 157 pounds, he is going 16-10 with a 2-3 record in duels. A stalemate called, and we'll have a restart. Moon, who got the takedown, has 1 minute and 43 seconds of riding time already acquired. A 6-5 lead for the Tar Heels in the dual meet. They've won each of the last 2 matches. Troy Heilmann with the decision over Chase Straw, and Joey Ward with the decision on John Meeks. But the 5 points coming from a big technical fall win from Earl Hall Jr. over Nicholas Lirette in the first match. That was at 133 pounds for Iowa State. Stall warning there against North Carolina's Joey Moon. Moon got the takedown early in this round and rode it out on top the entire time. 2 minutes and 34 seconds of riding time for the redshirt junior, or excuse me, the redshirt senior in Joey Moon. And in the second round, Moon will start in the bottom position. immediately up to his leg, to his feet, but the legs of DiBlasi wrapped around Moon's right leg. Moon with a nice roll there is able to get a leg of DiBlasi now. Now gonna try and get some near fall points, rolling DiBlasi over to his back. DiBlasi in a position that is going to take a lot of strength to stay in that spot and not let those shoulders roll down towards the mat. Moon trying to get a leg and pull back. Moon now slowly rolling back. DiBlasi back up to a seated position, trying to pull his hips underneath him to make it a little bit easier to sit up. Halfway through this second round. There's 2 points on the reversal for Moon. 4-0 lead for Joey Moon. DiBlasi slowly working those hips out, and every time he does, Moon able to roll him right back onto his back. DiBlasi able to get a leg free finally. That left leg is firmly in the grasp of Joey Moon for North Carolina. A 4-point lead for him. A takedown in the first, a reversal here in the second. And now he can just add to that riding time with just 15 seconds to go here in this second round. DiBlasi with a quick move at the end of the round, trying to get some points, get away, but to no avail. 2 minutes of 31 seconds of riding time on the clock for Moon, and he's got a 4-0 lead.
Iowa State is elected to start in the bottom position.
We head to the third and final round, and DiBlasi is going to choose to start in the down position. DiBlasi to his feet, Moon able to roll him right back down to the mat though. Moon needs just 15 more seconds of riding time to guarantee him that extra point. And he has gotten that extra point here. Even with that release, so much time has been built up. A 4-1 lead on the scoreboard, but really it's 5-1 right now for Moon. Fourth match of 10. We've had some exciting ones so far. Tar Heels leading, Moon looking for some more points. He gets the double leg takedown, and there's 2 more points on the takedown, a 6-1 lead. DiBlasi looking for the reversal, and he gets it. Keeping himself alive here, 6-3 on the scoreboard in favor of Moon. DiBlasi is going to have to think about releasing him here. He needs to get some points. Moon keeping those legs wide. 30 seconds to go in the match. Now again, it's Moon on top. DiBlasi in a very uncomfortable position, looking for the pin. It was close, but 2 more points on the reversal. 5 seconds to go in the match. And Moon will get the victory. It's going to be a 9-3 win.
Your winner at 157 pounds.
And that'll give the Tar Heels 3 straight victories and a 9-5 lead. Coleman Scott, the Tar Heels head coach, calling the referee over. We'll see if he tries to get a challenge here. I'm not sure if he's talking about the close fall or if he's just talking about a call the referee did not make. And it is not a challenge. It'll just be a victory for the Tar Heels' Joey Moon. And North Carolina now with a 9-5 lead in the dual meet.
Now wrestling at 165 pounds.
We move to
Logan.
165 pounds.
Jack Clark.
And for Iowa State, Logan Breitenbach, a redshirt sophomore from Annapolis, Maryland, against the Tar Heels. Jack Clark, also a redshirt sophomore. He is out of Washington Township, New Jersey. Breitenbach 4-2 on the season, 0-1 in his only dual meet. Both wrestlers with control of a leg. Clark a little bit deeper here than Breitenbach. Scott looking for the points for the takedown, and there are the 2 points on the takedown for Jack Clark of the Tar Heels, and immediately 1 point on the escape for Breitenbach. Last year, Breitenbach was 6th at the Big 12 Championships. Clark in with a takedown on the leg. No control yet for the points. Now rolling Breitenbach towards those back shoulders. Looking for the pin here. Clark gets 2 points on the takedown. Breitenbach able to get over to his knees and avoid that fall, which would be huge if Tar Heels could get those 6 points. Clark continuing to work, getting some near fall points right now. Looked like a 2 count. We haven't gotten a signal yet from the referee. And he's going to give them all 4 points on that near fall, an 8-1 lead for Jack Clark. Continuing to work, trying to roll over Breitenbach. Here's some more near fall points. Back over to his stomach is Breitenbach. He had to battle there. And 4 more points for Jack Clark and the Tar Heels. They've got a 12-1 lead. Looking for some more near fall points is Clark. 15 seconds to go in the round. A dominating first round here for Jack Clark of the Tar Heels. And the round is going to come to an end, but 12 points for Clark. 2 takedowns and 2 4-point near falls. Just the 1 point on the escape for Breitenbach. He's got a lot of work to do. And he will start in the bottom position here in the second round. There's a caution against Clark of North Carolina. Here's some more near fall points. He's going to get 2 more on that near fall, gives him a 14-1 lead. 2 more points will give him the technical fall. Would be a huge win for the Tar Heels as we get to the midway point of this one. Right now they are up 9-5 in the dual meet. Referee started the count, but Breitenbach able to get that shoulder rolled back up. Clark 7-8 on the season. Trying to even that record up and make it 8-8 on the year. halfway through the second round. Clark going to try and roll Breitenbach over again. Approaching 3 minutes of riding time on the clock for Clark as well. Stall warning against Breitenbach. A point to North Carolina. It's 15-1 for Clark now. He just needs 1 point. Nearly able to get those near full points. Releases Breitenbach. There's 1 point on the escape. It's 15-2. Under 10 seconds to go in the round. Takedown attempt from Breitenbach, but the clock is going to run out in the second round. Clark will take a 15-2 lead into this third and final round, and we will have a neutral start. Clark just needs a takedown to get that technical fall win for the Tar Heels, and that would be 5 points in on the shot as he's able to get to that the left leg of Breitenbach, but Breitenbach has got the left leg of Clark. Clark continuing to work, trying to get around, and there are the 2 points on the takedown, and 5 big ones for North Carolina. Jack Clark with a 17-2 dominating win at 165 pounds, and that gives North Carolina a 14-5 lead. Halfway through this one, the Tar Heels dropped the first match, a technical fall for Earl Hall Jr., and they finished this first half of this dual meet with a technical fall of their own. The Tar Heels with a 14-5 lead as we step aside here at